Well, it is a special moment to have time with a business icon whose dream and, of course, his brand has touched the globe in a big way. That includes the Pac-12 conference right here in the University of Oregon. Phil, great to see you this morning. How are you?
Here, Lewis. It's a delight to be here at Autzen Stadium on a very sunny day.
Absolutely. So, I watch you come in here at home games. You kind of file in there through the duck tunnel. You make your way around and up to your suite. What's it like to be here every weekend for football games? What does it mean to you? What excites you about this?
Well, you've obviously interpreted the ritual. That, I follow the same path virtually for every home game.
Right.
Oh, I think, for almost any alum, it's always something special about going back to the college. That it was that time in your life when the whole world lay before you and you were deciding what you were going to become. And for me, of course, it was extra special because it was on this campus where the dream began, the dream that ultimately became a Nike. So coming back for football weekends is something special.
We noticed that you were at a football practice not long ago and seemed to be having a great time there. The players love seeing you. What's it like to hang out at practice?
Well, it was a lot of fun. Obviously, Mario told me what practice to go to, so it was one that I would really enjoy. And it was. It was a delight, and that was before the season started, so you get a good idea on who can do what.
Jalen Jelks was telling us yesterday that he couldn't believe that you knew his name, and that one day when he's done with the game, he wants to talk to you about business. You must get that a lot, huh?
Yeah, but what kind of fan does Jalen Jelks think I am? Is not know his name. He's a first-round draft choice.
Exactly. When you come back here and you walk around, you see all the college students, how much are you reminded of yourself when you were just dreaming about doing something big? You'd come here to school, you'd gone to Stanford Business School, and then you went over to Asia to chase that crazy idea.
Well, I think that's a big part of the appeal. That coming back reminds me of when I was that age and what was going through my mind and where it began. So that's a big part of the emotion of coming back to a game.
I know you had a great relationship with Coach Bill Bowerman, the head track and field coach here for many years. What was that like? Why was he the right business partner for you? And how do you encourage other people who are looking for the right business partner, especially as an entrepreneur?
Well, I think obviously the thing, it has to be an emotional fit. For me, obviously, Bowerman was like a second father, and was a huge influence on my life. I never would have got into the business of selling shoes if it hadn't have been for him who got me so interested in it. Yeah. So I've often said, if there is no Bill Bowerman, there is no me. So when I had a chance to be a partner with him, it really wasn't about a business, it was about emotion.
Yeah. Phil, look, your generosity in giving here is legendary, especially here on campus. I think about the library, of course, Matthew Knight Arena, who you named after your son. And I know you have a lot of unbelievable memories at historic Hayward Field, which is gone. I couldn't believe it when we went by.
Hayward Field is just a field.
Exactly. But can you give us all a sense of why it was important for you to lead the way with the vision and the giving for the new field that will benefit the students, of course, the athletes, and then, of course, host the 2021 World Championships?
Well, I think, obviously, without my two universities, Oregon and Stanford, there probably wouldn't have been a Nike. So those have been two of my leading causes for charity. So I've tried to give back, and I've really lived a dream. I've often said, if this is a dream, don't wake me. It's been unbelievable. So it's been a pleasure to give back to those two institutions. And the ultimate, of course, was it all began on Hayward Field. So Hayward Field, basically one of the stands was falling down and they had a chance to put on the World Championships.
Right.
So it made perfect sense to build the new Hayward Field.
It's going to be unbelievable. Opening in 2020, and of course those Worlds will be here in 21. Now, look, it looks like running clearly is the foundation of your business and your company, and your brand has developed over the years as well as your advertising. It's been 30 years since you guys switched from the one-word revolution to the three words, just do it. What do you hope that the words "just do it" mean to the world right now in 2018?
Well, I think that the words mean a lot of different things to different people, but obviously we hope to inspire them to do something that maybe the individual was a little bit afraid to do without some kind of encouragement. So when we ran the first Just Do It campaign, I think I had 2,500 letters. The one that was the funniest was, I married this dog 20 years ago and I should have divorced him a long time ago, but your campaign convinced me that I should just do it.
Wow, that's great. Inspiration from all areas, huh?
Yeah, that's right.
All right, finally, so you've got your book, you're here, Shoe Dog, which is just an incredible read, released in 2016, and now the word is that Netflix is going to make a movie out of this. Tell us about this project and what we can expect to see.
Well, I think that anytime that you get into the movie business, it's not really a business, it's a movie gamble. And
you're used to that, though.
Yeah, sure, and I'm comfortable with it. But basically, I've got a great producer, Frank Marshall, who's a friend, so I trust him totally. But it is, don't be buying tickets right away, because I don't know how long. It'll be a couple, 3 years at least before it comes out.
Come on, Phil. Anything you touch, I've got to believe it's going to be great. So,
Well, just keep thinking that way, but it isn't totally true.
listen, thanks so much for the conversation today. Enjoy the game. We look forward to the movie, and of course, we look forward to Hayward Field coming up again. All right.
Thanks, Lewis.
Thanks so much, Phil.
Okay, you bet.